Hello and welcome to the channel. Today I'm in a brand new forest, at least for you guys. It's an old forest and it's got some amazing potential. I went scouted here a couple of days ago and I came across various very marvelous spots to photograph mushrooms. So that's what we're going to be doing today. The first spot is behind me through here, and there is this little, well, it's not little, it's a huge trunk where there's loads and loads of little mushrooms, just the kind of scenes that I like. So come along with me, let's go and have a look at what compositions we can find on this log. So as you can see here, there's just a plethora of little mushrooms coming out. So we can get them from the side, we can get them straight on, we can probably get them from a little bit underneath, and this cluster up here is really attractive at the moment. So I might start with those and then move my way down. So let me get set up with the other tripod. I had to take off the jacket because it is kind of a little bit on the impossible side at the moment with the temperatures. Right, so I was really attracted to those, but let's see if we can find a composition here that we like. So I think this might be the first composition that we have here. I'll see if I can get a little bit closer in on the subject. It is a bit difficult because you got all these little mushrooms and I obviously don't want to destroy those whilst I'm photographing these. So, but I'm not very keen on the mushroom in front here. If I could just isolate this cluster somehow, I'll see if I can try and gently bend it. I think that's worked. Try and gently bend this one as well. There. Now I think we got a pretty decent composition here. So let me take that shot. So yeah, I think we have the first shot of the day. If it turned out any good, here it is. So let's see, we have another little group down here and I'm hoping I'll be able to move the tripod and then get close enough here. So let me see. Sometimes you have to be a little bit sort of crafty when it comes to utilizing things like branches and trees and whatnot that's in your area in order to both get close enough but also to give the camera enough support to do what it is that you want it to do. That way, I think. Alright, let me show you in camera what it looks like. This scene is quite deep. Yeah, so we have a little scene here, and I think this one works. It needs a bit more depth than what you can see, but by the time I have focus stacked it and gone through with it on the computer, I think it's likely to turn out all right. So let me take this picture and I'll show it to you afterwards. With this, as you can see, there are just so many compositions, and there is an absolutely lovely one if I turn the camera this way and obviously move it down a bit, because we get like this group of three, but I think I want to be on the other side of the tree and get these from maybe slightly below here. And absolutely close as I possibly can. Yeah, I think it's tricky, but I think this might work. So let me change the settings, because we like things coming in three, and hopefully if the scene that I saw the other day is still there, we're definitely going to revisit it. But here we have in camera a typical three scene, so I'm just trying to balance it a little bit, and then we just need a necessary depth of field. This is cropped in a tiny little bit because of the way the video recording works, but if the picture turned out any good, then here it is. So I'm not quite ready to give up here yet. I found another little composition. It's two that's together, and I think it works really well as a composition. So let me show you in camera what I mean here. So we can see here just the two of them standing together. It's almost like the little one is snuggling up to the big one. So I kind of like that in the composition. So if this picture turned out any good, here it is. So this is the next place. There are at least three different compositions here. On this branch behind me, we have several of these small mushrooms. You also have a little cluster over here, which might be good if they're whole. You have like a big and a small one there. You also have a little cluster over here with mushrooms. So I'm gonna set up, so I'll set up here against a lone mushroom, and this composition I think I really like. So let me first, as always, show you in camera what it is that we are looking at here. So it's very, very simple. It's just a lone mushroom, and it's just sitting there with a bit of moss. You got a lovely smooth background as well behind it. So I think this one is going to work quite well. To me that turned out quite lovely. So here is the image. So we have a little cluster of 3 here, which I think looks absolutely gorgeous. So if I again show you in camera, you see the 3 mushrooms grow up. There is a branch behind here so there. I think this one is going to work absolutely beautifully. This is one of those images again, you have the 2 adults and then you have a sort of child hiding behind kind of vibe over it. I'm quite enamored with this picture. I'm going to have to crop it a little bit because I don't like the branch behind, and I think it's going to work out quite well. So if it did, here it is. Isn't this place absolutely amazing? So let's get going to the 3rd place. So see you in a little bit. Yes, I didn't forget you. I've come to pick you up. So the sun doesn't have too long to go now before it sets, but we're going to go in the wood here and over there, and then we're going to find the final composition. So let me take you there. The scene is quite simple. It's just almost like a backlit little mushroom. So I'm going to take the image immediately and then I'm going to see if I can explain it to you afterwards. Right, so I'm just going to talk you through the composition that I just did. So simply put, it's this. We have this lovely little mushroom and it's just standing up and the light is beautiful and it's just gorgeous. We have the evening sun behind it, so it lights things up a little bit. So I think this is fantastic. I think after having worked the composition a bit here, the one that really works is the one at the very end. So let me show you the picture. Sorry, the last segment was a little bit short, but the film camera is running out of memory. In addition, the little microphones have died, so I hope the sound here isn't too bad. But I just wanted to thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the images that I have shown you, and I hope that might even inspire you to go out and do some mushroom photography yourself. If you like this content, if you wouldn't mind putting that thumbs up, because that helps the channel so much. And if you haven't done so and you'd like to see more of this kind of content, please subscribe. So until next time, take care of yourselves, enjoy your photography. Bye for now.